Hey, welcome back. We're working on a ISX today. Little emissions problem. They never have those, so we thought we'd film this because you don't see emission stuff very often. Just kidding. Today we got a code 1922. I don't know if you can see this because of the sun, but it's diesel particulate filter differential pressure sensor. The other active code is a coolant level. And then we got some inactives, which means it's happened but not happening right now, but all related to the particulate filter. Probably due to this differential pressure not working. We've seen this truck a lot, so we know where we're going with this, but this truck does not get to regen. I don't know. I don't operate them, so I don't know why it does what it does, but just experience has shown us that we end up changing the differential pressure sensor about every 6 months. We have tried to regen this thing without changing the differential pressure sensor, and it doesn't like it, so it's just turned into a thing. Every truck has their quirks. I don't know. You probably know if you own one. They have their things, right? So we're going to end up changing the differential pressure sensor today, and we'll show you that, and then we'll send it through a regen. This coolant level, we kind of shot this video a little late, but this coolant level low. We have a leak here on the motor. Let's walk around here so we can show you. This is Deegan here fixing this leak. Where'd you find your leak, Deegan?
It's just right back up in there.
So what we did is we ended up pressurizing the cooling system. We usually just pressurize it up to about where the pop-off cap is. Generally, what, like 15 pounds or something. Anyway, we pressurize that, let it sit on there for a little bit. Sure enough, it starts leaking, allows us to see where the coolant leak is, and we can go ahead and fix that. So that's what he's doing now. Once we can get the coolant back in it, we'll go ahead and regen it, but in the process, while he's doing this, we'll change the differential pressure for you and show you about that. One thing I wanted to touch on is on your codes, just make sure that you're going after the right thing. There's actually 2 differential pressures, but one's on the EGR, so make sure what your code says. This is the EGR differential pressure, so make sure it's a particulate filter differential pressure before you go change the wrong thing and you think you changed the part and it didn't fix it, and then you've got all kinds of problems. So anyway, yeah. Oh, this is Maggie. She's here today licking my hand, so yeah, we'll go ahead and change that. And from the looks of this thing, I'm a little concerned still that we don't have some other leak going on. Maybe this one was spraying, but it's just really, you can see like right here, looks like the water's been running. So we'll get this leak fixed, and then during the regen, we'll probably come up with another leak, would be my guess. And that's what I like about regens. It's nice to do them just because it kind of gets everything warmed up, sends the motor through its paces, and you can find other problems in the process. So, all right, we'll get after it. Enough of me.
All right, most configurations are like this, but especially this one, we're on a Kenworth. Let's take this passenger side step off. 4 bolts. All right, steps off. This is pretty slick. It's just this sensor right here. I'm gonna have 2 hold down bolts, couple of lines to pull off, and a plug right here. And the right one for this one, you're gonna want to go off your VIN and make sure, but the right one for this one's gonna be this Cummins part number 2871960 differential pressure sensor. And so we're just going to swap this thing out, and then we'll run a regen. Okay. Here we go.
Okay, so we got the differential pressure sensor changed. I'm always horrible with this filming stuff because I tend to do things without filming and then think, oh, we should have showed you that. But so right here on this differential pressure code, it was a red light. And so after we changed that, I went in, get out of this screen, go into advanced ECM data, and just went into after treatment maintenance. And it allows you to reset the timers on those. It says all, or you can do just the catalyst or just the DPF. So you select all. When you reset that, ended up changing that red light to a yellow light, which now I can go ahead and regen it. It's possible it would have worked with a red light, but I have run into the times when it just does not want to clear. And then you'll end up with the operator inducement code in there. And sometimes those will clear, and sometimes that actually takes a computer reprogram to get out. So the less you mess with it, the better. So I like to go ahead and reset those. Someone's going to tell me it's the wrong thing to do, and it probably is, but it seems to work. So as far as I'm concerned, if it gets the truck out of here, customer's happy and things are working. So yeah, so now we're back to that, active, and we'll go ahead and get our regen started. So we'll go ahead and start it up. Then we're just going to go to ECM tests, find our diesel particulate filter regeneration. Click on that, hit start. It's going to tell me that it's going to get hot and to make sure there's nothing around it. So we did that, and there she goes. It just takes its own sweet time, about 45 minutes to an hour probably, and hopefully we'll be ready to go.